November 2023 Horoscope, Aries. In the Aries horoscope for November 2023, there is an uplifting feeling. The efforts expended begin to bring results, plans take on real shape. To consolidate success, you need to work out tactics for further actions. The negative sun in Scorpio inclines Aries to unseemly deeds, forcing them to forget about decency. You should not be tempted to get everything at once. The apparent ease of this approach is deceptive. Try to think ahead. In terms of well-being, Aries is overflowing with energy, so we are easily aroused. The peak of activity falls on the Beaver Full Moon in November. If you devote this time to spiritual practices, you will be able to get rid of negative attitudes. The rhythm of life in early November will be intense. Changes in the business sphere are possible, although work problems can fade against the backdrop of personal experiences. The Aries horoscope advises not to waste energy on negative emotions. It is better to direct them to achieve success. If you approach a difficult task with enthusiasm, you will succeed with a minimum expenditure of resources. Under the influence of Venus in Virgo, a feeling of unsteadiness of what is happening can develop. For the born leader and fighter of Aries, uncertainty is unbearable and even fatal. In order not to engage in self-criticism, you need to transform the energy of experiences into something concrete. A short trip will help shake things up and get a fresh look at things. By the middle of the month, the competition may intensify. You will have to prove your professionalism. Of particular concern are relationships with colleagues. There is a risk of becoming a victim of intrigue. According to the general Aries horoscope in November 2023, one should not rely on the team. It is unlikely that there will be allies. The best way to achieve high status is a job well done. The positive development of events is determined by Mercury in Sagittarius, which adds a touch of mischief to what is happening. Gambling Aries is used to taking risks, so he will happily go on an adventure. Despite being busy, it is quite possible to find a few days to go somewhere. Moreover, there will be no special problems with finances. The last days of November will become a time of quiet sadness. Autumn is gradually giving way to winter. However, there is reason to praise yourself. The month has passed fruitfully. Career success is evident. The November horoscope for Aries advises to focus on personal life. On the eve of the New Year holidays, the topic of winter holidays is relevant. You need to find a mate. Thanks to a strong Mars in Scorpio, such qualities as courage and honesty become pronounced. Aries waited for an opportunity to defend their case. Appeal to the authorities and participation in legal processes will take place without complications. It will be possible to achieve the required benefits and payments. However, it is better to coordinate your actions with a specialist. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Spectral World Bridger.